Oh, My Father has always been one of my favorite hymns, even since I was a child. I was going to do a solo piano piece of the tune, and it turned out to it just started getting bigger and bigger. Went from solo piece to duet, to adding orchestra, to adding all sorts of things, and it got pretty exciting. And needless to say, I just knew we had to shoot a music video. The weather turned out to be such a factor, and I knew it might be because we're recording in the mountains in Utah in October. The one day when we were recording the singers, we were up high, so high in the mountains it started to snow right before we started to record. So we had to go down the mountain, try to find a new place to record the singers. So we were improvising big time, and the fact that we only had 2.5 hours where I had everybody together.
Well, first of all, I was really jealous because it started to snow and all you guys have hair.
We find this little grove and the colors are great, so we jump out and we start to film and it starts to rain. And I was some kind of worried.
But you know, even with all that, I felt warm inside, you know, because it was like, I didn't know how it was going to turn out, but I knew that it was going to be something really cool.
What was cool about it was that because we were all there for a cool project that involved a hymn and involved an important message, everyone was doing their best to have a great attitude about the weather, even though it could have been easy to have a bad attitude about it. And it made for a very unique and fun experience with people dancing and having a good time.
That day was awesome to be able to go work with all these giants in the industry that I love. Dan was so positive the whole time. I mean, I think we were all kind of scratching our heads and questioning how we were ever going to shoot this, because we kept moving from location to location because it was so cold and there was like snow coming down and sleet and rain. And
we would sit under our umbrellas, the rain would stop, we'd go into filming, it would start raining again, we'd all get under the umbrellas. It was very intense and very concerning at that afternoon, but now looking back on it, it was great. We sat and told stories under the umbrellas, we all bonded.
And I just think, just even in between takes, just the fun and the laughter we were having with everyone, it just kind of made the whole experience really good.
And even the next day, filming the pianos and the strings, it was a whole different deal. It was 34 to 35 degrees all day. The clouds kept coming over. We had that little bit of snow. It just turned out so great. The elements could have put us under. Everybody brought their A game. And if you don't know that, there's no way that you know it's 35 degrees with a breeze. The string players that you see on the video, Oh My Father video, those are different than the studio string players. Just because of the locale. We were 150 miles away from the original string players that recorded it. It actually turned out good because the blonde string player that's in the middle that you can see in the video, that's my niece, Shaylee. Had some interesting people that showed up that were just great for that video. I couldn't ask for a better string section.
We show up and it just, majestic kind of vibe with the two pianos. It was a blast. It was really high in the air and it was freezing that day. It was cold. Cold.
It's because that breeze will come up at times at the lake, and it comes up and it's pretty stiff. If you watch the water, sometimes you can see the ripples in the water in the lake, and other times it's just real smooth. Watch for Chad's nose. There are a few takes where his nose is a little red. That breeze kept coming up, like I say, and it was catching the back of my hair, and it was going straight up. So we have Gina, my beautiful Gina is over there licking, trying to keep my hair down because all the hair products were way up in the trailer.
My favorite part of the video is where Dad goes, huh, 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 and starts looking around, and if you don't know what's going on,
at the end, yeah,
you don't know what's happening.
In the video, when I look up and I look at Chad and kind of smile, that was when snow literally started to come lightly, obviously, out of these clouds. You can't really see it. There's a couple places where you can see snow just light on the piano. But I'm just so proud of the quality, of the heart and soul that everybody gave under such weird, extreme weather conditions.